Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Homestead Instead. I'm Steph, and today we're making gluten-free pizza, GAPS approved with almond flour. Here we go. Okay, so what you're going to be needing here is 1 cup of almond flour. I use Bob's red milk. Some farm fresh eggs. I use 6. 1 cup of whole milk. This is our fresh goat's milk. And a little bit of spice. I like to add flavor to our pizza crust. I use Mrs. Dash, but you can use like garlic powder, salt and pepper, fresh herbs, whatever you wish. And I'm using my stone or ceramic stone pizza plate here, and I do put parchment on it just because it doesn't stick to it as much. And a big bowl to mix everything in. Alright, so you're not using the whole eggs, and I went ahead and I cracked my eggs open, and I forgot that all we're using is the yolks. So I'm going to fish them out here and add them to my bowl. You could use the whole egg, but it just makes it runnier. It's best to use the yolks. So I'm going to use the egg whites to feed the dogs. Really good for them. And I went ahead and I whipped the egg yolks. Now I'm going to gradually add my almond flour and whip it in. Because I'm holding my camera or my cell phone, because I couldn't get a good footage if it was on the tripod, I'm just going to pause this, incorporate this, mix it in, then I'm going to go and add my milk, and I'll be back. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my spice in, just a little bit, about a teaspoon, and go ahead and add maybe a teaspoon of salt. That's what I'm going to do, because there's no salt in the Mrs. Dash, see? Now, I didn't put the whole cup of milk. I put half in there. It's still very liquidy. And normally I just go ahead and get the consistency that I'm looking for. So you're just going to play with it until you get this. So this is what you're looking for. Not too runny and not too thick. I probably added another ½ cup of almond flour. See, I never measure, so I'm sorry. I just go ahead and whip it up, and it always turns out amazing. So now I'm going to go and put it on my sheet. And it's ready to go in the oven at 375. And I forgot to say at the beginning, preheat your oven at 375. And it's going to go in for about 25 minutes. Okay, so this is what we're going to use to top our pizza. I've got some orange bell pepper, some tomatoes, some yellow bell pepper, some organic olives, farm fresh chicken, and the topping, the sauce I'm going to use is this one here. It's organic and we like it. And this here is cheese that I made yesterday. However, it's right here. See how dry it looks? I took out too much of the whey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some olive oil and I'm going to rehydrate it. And that's also going to add some flavor to our pizza. And bacon. And now I took out the pizza crust and it needs to cool down. I'm going to wait till it cools down. We'll add our sauce and our toppings, and it's going to go back in for an extra 10 minutes. Next, we're going to drizzle a little bit of the bacon fat onto the pizza. And add a little pepper. And a little salt. And it's going into the oven. Scott, you want to take it into the oven?
I sure do.
Pizza's ready. Ooh, looking good. We've tasted it many times before, but for video purposes.
It's really good.
Yummy.
Just like usual?
Big
Better
thumbs
than
up.
usual.
Big
Right
thumbs up.
on. With the homemade cheese and everything.
Homemade cheese and everything.
And with
chicken.
the homestead chicken.
Take care till next time.